Sign this waiver because the food is so hot. There you go. Waiver, beyond hot. So I'll show you later when I'm like, ah. There you go, my man.
Oh snap, Mr. Gold done entered the building.
All right, welcome. It's Black Pack Podcast just here. Baseball season still going on for some, for others it's done. But what I'm going to get into today is something that's close to my heart and close to a lot of others' heart is what has happened to late night comedy. And the reason I say that is because late night comedy is dead. I have a couple of articles I'm reading here that you people can see. And I mean, late night comedy is now just like fake laughs, like it's not how before that you will really be into it and you will really be, damn, look at that. The reason being is nobody's crossing any boundaries. Nobody's expanding anything. So they can say comedy is dead and the left killed it. That's an article. The Atlantic has something to say late night comedy isn't funny anymore. This was written in 2019, May of 2019. Late night comedy isn't funny anymore, and they're not even trying. It said comedy movies aren't dead, but industry expectations are just done. So what happened is, late night comedy is, you can't say anything now. And a lot of comedians who not even political are saying they can't even go to college towns anymore because if you don't worship at the altar of certain things, listen, like Bill Maher used to be politically, incorrect. He's really not anymore. He'll say stuff, but it's new people coming up. So this writer, the Atlantic's Andrew Ferguson, had a piece about the death of comedy on late night television. And he said his observation prompted by that White House Correspondents' Dinner. That was pretty much the downfall. What happens is everyone just said, you know what? Let me just get a quick laugh on Trump. And that's fine. Every single person late night, they were lazy, the writers, everyone who had great ideas. You can go from Colbert to Jimmy Kimmel to even Fallon, who's a nice guy. I live between LA and New York. So, I see a lot of these guys in the industry. They're very nice people. But what happened is they went for the cheap laugh and they went for the easy joke in the writer because they were just riding the wave. Now, a lot of stuff you see them say about Trump or whoever, these politicians in public, behind closed doors, I don't see anybody look like me living next door to them. So, I don't see them. If you go in their neighborhoods are nice and secluded, but they will come down and say, oh, I'm here. I'm your comment. I'm here for you. But then if you see them anywhere, they will tighten up their collar like, oh, Lord. But make sure the cameras are not around. So what happens is comedy just became this sinkhole. Late night comedy became a sinkhole for Trump. When you chase that, remember, the man is not going to be around forever. Can you still keep beating that dead horse? Let's get into what they all jumped on. What was that? A little bit more than a year ago, last May. Homosexual. Trevor, no, I'm a homosexual. Everybody, Stephen, I'm a homosexual. Everybody's a homosexual. Are you still a homosexual? What happened now? I guess he felt on too many people's ass and felt on your ass, huh? You're not a homosexual no more. Things have changed. Maybe you're a Kathy Hochul sexual, the new governor, because nobody's talking about her. So what happens is, this is just talking about too many of these late night comedians made a huge mistake, hitching their train to the Trump train show. And that comedian from Saturday Night Live, I forgot her name, Leslie, whatever. She said, people, please, let's talk about other stuff. Because what happens in the award shows and all this stuff, people are just turning you off. They really don't care anymore. So it's just horrible TV. And think about this. Some of these shows have been on for 10, 15, 20 years. This guy on Fox, Greg Gutfeld, comes out of nowhere in April. It doesn't even have real production. Like it looks like he's spending maybe $2,000 on it. And out of nowhere, he's now number one with more eyeballs than anybody. How does that happen? It happens by saying more than the hate speech or the rhetoric or the stuff. Listen, you want to get on political factions, that's fine. But let's talk about other stuff. Let's talk about school, marriage, kids, car prices, chip, weekend anything. Let's talk about advice. Anything.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true. Look at what's happening.